Uh, Thank you, Driveway Cam. The reminder, don't judge me by 1 minute of my life when I've lived 500,000 minutes. That was 1 minute of about 500,000 minutes. I can do better. I'm in a tough predicament. Driveway Cam, you listening? And there are a bunch of people in this town and across the world who think that I am a bad comedian. It's not the case. I had a bad minute. More salt. I know I had more salt. There's only 3 pairs of grays in there. But I got my jeans. That's important. Good fitting jeans too. I'm gonna wear the jeans on Kill Tony. My next appearance. Hopefully on April 14th. Something like that. Alright, let's see how much time we got. We got, this one, oh shit, this one never started. It says because the door's open. Ah, this one never fucking started. Alright, we got 23 minutes on that one because we never started it. Don't patronize me. Got my snacks. Usually a pretty quiet laundromat. This guy's pumping his exhaust over here though. Right at the benches. Some people just want to get in the way. Hats. What the fuck is this? I had some cilantro in there that I forgot about. I got these strawberry Hostess cupcakes. Then I have something hearty. Each of these combo. Something to wash it down. dessert. Healthy dinner. All right, let's try it. It's amazing how fresh everything is on the mainland compared to Hawaii. Excellent. I really like the strawberry frosting. A lot of times on these cupcakes, the chocolate ones in particular, frosting's a little too much. But this is strawberry frosting and it fits really well with the strawberry cake. And the cream. They should have done this years ago. How do I have 2,000 followers on Twitch and only one viewer? Where are the other 1,999? Real life superhero. Thanks. Most people when they go to Hawaii, they go for 4 days and 4 nights. I was there for 4,000 days and 4,000 nights. My origin story is in the public library. The cats, Dwarf Vagina, have never been better. They love Texas and the house because that has a yard. They love being outside and playing in the yard more than anything in the world. That's their thing. They love the outside. They love the grass. They love the trees. They love the birds. They love the squirrels. They're really happy out there. With the exception of Blaze, Charlie's cat, who ran away, you know. I would like to stream on Twitch. I always have. I'm supposed to have 2,000 followers. The problem was I wasn't baby able to. I'm not toxic at all. Most of the day I don't even curse. But the viewers that I had at that time were from a toxic community. So I guess there was a period during COVID where I, spent like $2,000 on a desktop racing setup and did sim racing every day. And during that time period, I ended up winning one professional race. It's better. One is better than none. And I'm racing against the very top in the world, that people that play it all day, every day. And to be as that good, you need to know these races, these tracks. And there's no fancy graphics or of course fancy graphics, but it's all like racetrack. They don't have like professional Need for Speed or something. It's all just a boring track. As far as if you want to get into pro sim racing. Yeah, dwarf Vagina. They're unlike any other animals on Earth. They have more active neurotransmitters going on in their brain than just about any other mammal. In particular during REM sleep. I know I'm vegging out on I'm crashing out on, I don't know what the term would be, on some munchies, some bad junk food. But to be honest, I've been eating extremely healthy lately. I've been eating like vegetarian healthy. I've been eating black beans and Spanish rice every day with homemade tortillas. And it's a really good dish because you can mix it up. You can add different things to it, add different veggies, cilantro, red onions, some good quality greens. And it's vegetarian too. You can top it with some feta cheese, some blue cheese, or they make that Mexican cheese that they sell here, the cream cheese, not cream cheese, but like milk cheese, I guess. I don't know. And I eat those every single day. You can use corn tortillas, you can use blue tortillas. I use the tortillas that you cook right then and there. And you put the toppings on. You can put cucumbers, green peppers, jalapenos if you like that, and then you top it maybe with some sour cream. So first goes the rice, then goes the black beans, and then goes the cilantro and the lettuce and the onions. Sprinkle a little olive oil in there, feta cheese or blue cheese if you like the stronger cheese, and and ranch maybe on top, and it's just delicious. And I eat like a few of those every single day. And they're extremely healthy. Obviously not the ranch, and you could do without the feta. You can make it vegan easy without the cheese, and the cream. But yeah, I'm really happy. Were you the one on Kill Tony? Yeah, I was on Kill Tony episode 700. But it was 1 minute of my life, and I've lived over 500,000 minutes. So you can judge me by that 1 minute. Millions of people in this town do, especially the comedians. But having another opportunity, another minute, I'll do much better. And that was my first minute of comedy, so. Yeah. Alright, so I think I can put some of the clothes in the dryer. They're starting later though. One of them was at 20 something minutes, the other was at like 10 minutes. So one load is done. I like being proactive. That's why I'm streaming here on these platforms I never stream on. Because I was going to come here anyways. It's not like I'm going to run out of data. There's basically 4 platforms right now to go live on. And TikTok might be eliminated soon. There's TikTok, there's YouTube, there is Twitch, there's one more, Instagram. So I was just live on TikTok and Instagram. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you do. So that's what successful people do. About 3 minutes. Right? You want to hear my new minute? My golden ticket minute. The last episode, 2 of the people that got on stage I knew pretty well. Or I know pretty well, I guess. And I heard somebody got a golden ticket on the last episode, and I was hoping it was one of the 2 people that I knew, but it wasn't. Alright, should be about done here. One minute. Let's find a dryer. Excuse me. The last minute is really like 2 or 3 minutes. says 1 minute, but it's really like 3 minutes, the last one. See, it's not my imagination. It says 1 minute, but it's really like 3 minutes. Great. Hey, not many clothes. Not much. 6 minutes. Alright. Starting at the end. Looks good. Alright, everybody. Well, I was going to read, but I don't know. I like going live, you know. Just wish there was a little more people watching. You know, I'm not going to be interesting if nobody's watching. You get a few hundred people in here, I'll start hijacking cars and planes and go all Grand Theft Auto. Oh, we got Dwarf Bargina. Listen to my joke. Alright, Dwarf. Try out some new material on you. You ever been to Hawaii, Dwarf? A lot of people that go to Hawaii for 4 days, 4 nights. I went there for 4,000 days, 4,000 nights. It's a great place. There's 2 million homeless cats in Hawaii. At my apartment in Honolulu, Banos Angelinos, I had 10 cats and 10 kittens. It was the most pussy I ever got. I fed hundreds of street cats every day in Hawaii too. Normally the Japanese women feed the street cats in Hawaii. So a lot of them didn't like me doing it. A lot of the locals, they called me every name in the book. Worst of which was Mahu. Mahu in the Hawaiian language is a man who dresses like a woman. And this is particularly stung for me because I wasn't dressed like a woman. I was dressed like a normal man. But multiple people called me Mahu. And it's not like they talk to each other like, hey, let's call him Mahu, really fuck with his head. You know it's a good insult if it gives you an existential crisis, right? I start thinking, am I a Mahu? Maybe I am a Mahu and don't know it. They all calling me Mahu. I haven't worn women's clothes since my sisters dressed me up on Halloween in 4th grade as a pregnant woman and sent me to school. Talk about trauma. Imagine going to school in 4th grade on Halloween dressed as a pregnant woman. I'll never forget that Halloween. I almost threw up all over myself thinking about it. That's seriously like my minute. That's a minute. That's actually not the minute I'm gonna do on Kill Tony. I have another minute. But that was my minute before like I came up with some other jokes. I'm not gonna say the actual minute I'm gonna do. But that's the minute I'm gonna do to start off these other open mics. So Dwarf Brangina, thank you for listening. Spanish Angelinos, thank you for listening. There are some parts about Hawaii that I love. For instance, the way they say fucka. They don't say it fucker, they say it fucka. And it's spelled just like it sounds. That's how Hawaiian language is. It's F-A-K-A. Fucka. Fucka, motherfucker. You fucker. Get out of my mango tree, fucker. Get off the beach, fucker. But Hawaii's great. The skies are blue. Bluer than anywhere else in the world. The stars are so clear. It has less air pollution than anywhere else in the world because it's so far away from every major landmass. So Hawaii was actually cut off from the rest of the world for like 1,000 years. And if you believe in the theory of evolution, with evolution you need diversity of species. You need different genes from the gene pool. Hawaii didn't have that. They had the same people breeding with each other over and over. And so what you get in Hawaii, you get a lot of abnormalities. You get a lot of people with like eyes on the side of their head and tumors and just like weird dwarf people and stuff. And one time I got on a crowded bus in Honolulu, and every seat on the bus was taken except right in front of the bus there was a woman that had like this huge tumor on the side of her face, and there was a seat right next to her. So I was like, okay, it was a hot afternoon in Honolulu. I'm like, okay, I'll sit next to this person. It gives me an opportunity to show the world that I don't care if somebody has a huge tumor on their face. So I go and I sit next to this tumor lady. And I intend to treat her just like anybody else. I'm looking at my phone, just like ignoring, tumor, I've seen bigger, just treating her like a normal person, And you can tell she really likes it because everybody was like avoiding her, acting like she had leprosy or something. And then it comes to my stop and I ring the bell and she's staying on the bus. And so I get up, I get my stuff and I'm about to get off the bus, quietly. And as I'm getting off, she just like lightly grabs my shirt and she's like, thank you. And I'm like, bitch, get your fucking hands off me, you fucking tumor freak. You're gonna get your tumor juice all over me. I'd smack you right now. I don't want to get tumor juice on my hand. You got a fucking xenomorph on the side of your fucking mouth there. What the hell are you grabbing me for? You want to treat her like a normal person, like an everyday person. And I get off the bus and I start walking back. I look back to see if she's like crying or something. Somebody must have gave Tumor Lady a gun because the last sight I saw of her, she's like, just like, except she's like aiming for the tumor. She's like, that's some hardcore shit, all right? You guys like it? Thank you, Dwarf Franchina. Thank you, Vanished Angelinos. That is some good shit. That's what I'm going to be doing at the open mic coming up. Maybe tonight. But that was too long of a story for my Kill Tony thing. But that was a good joke, right? Like it starts off, there's a couple funny punchlines. I'm like, oh, this gives me the opportunity to show the world that I don't mind sitting next to people with tumors on their face. And I got you going in one direction, like, yeah, I don't care, I'm nice, or in a way. And then at the end, I surprised you, like, she's like, thank you for, bitch, get your fucking crazy hands off. You're gonna get your tumor. You wanna give me what you got? It's fucking hilarious, really. But I have totally other jokes for the Kill Tony. The comedians in Austin, they don't like me, really. I got that vibe, and then I asked like a couple, I'm like, hey, Other comedians don't like me, and they're like, yeah, they don't like you. And that's a good thing. Hey. I don't know, no, no.
Vamos a ponerla por favor.
All right. Who? Alright, I'm gonna go and end the streams.